All right, everyone, what's up? Today's video is a good one. As you know, my last video I did on the ridiculous prices on the Canadian eBay for wrestling magazines. It's ridiculous. The prices are way too high, and I proved it by doing this video right now. I got curious. I went to eBay, and eBay.ca, I should say, the Canadian eBay, and I put in wrestling magazines, and I went highest price with shipping as my main category to look at. Now, a lot of weird prices were there. I didn't include the lots because that's not fair. I did not include the idiots in Canada who post on ebay.ca in American prices. That is so fucking stupid. And I'm sorry I used the F-bomb there, but it is. Do not do that if you're Canadian. Put it in Canadian prices or just post it on ebay.com then if you're that anal about things, okay? All right. Now, went through, looked at the top 10 I could find, interesting prices and interesting magazines at those prices. Let's take a look at the cheapest one I found out of the top 10 I did. This came in at $59.99 with $14.99 shipping. Wrestling 83 with Hulk Hogan on the cover, the Winter 83 magazine. This came in at number 10. You want to know why that is ridiculously stupid? Because this magazine is the first magazine of that style. Wrestling 83 Winter was the first. Then it was Wrestling 84, 85, 86. You know the drill if you're a wrestling magazine collector. This is the first. And it's only $59.99 with $14.99 shipping. It's a bit cheap. Honestly, I think that's cheap for that. That's the first. That's the first. That should be a little higher, I think. Or even that should be the prices should be, and maybe these magazines should be a lot lower. So you be the judge with the next one I'm going to show you. This PWI, January 1994, $75 or best offer with free shipping. This, Doink the Clown on the cover, $75 or best offer with free shipping. That is ridiculous. It's a magazine from 1994. I mean, come on, with Doink on the cover. Really? Really? 75, eh? Or best offer. Now, next up are the WWF magazines, both from February and March. I'm going to show them both because they're both the same price. $75 or best offer with free shipping. Okay, so let's take a look right now at free shipping. Shipping on a magazine, probably $15, because when you ship, you judge by height, weight, depth, all that crazy jazz. Magazines, unless you're buying a bulk lot of them, aren't going to have the depth and the height and the weight, right? If you're buying one, it's probably going to be $15 shipping. All right, $75 subtract 15, $60 still for a magazine. Pretty much. Now, I get that eBay has their tax and all that crap on it. Still, you're paying $50 then for one magazine? Come on, that's just ridiculous, all right? Next up, these two spotlights also coming in at $85 or best offer with free shipping. It's Hulk Hogan and the Jimmy Hart one with Hulk Hogan on the cover. These $85 or best offer with free shipping. Really? Okay. Whatever. I don't get it. And maybe if the poster's included, I understand them being a little more money. I don't even think they said the poster was included or not. They just said that's how much it's going to be. So, yeah. Next up, WWF Raw magazine, January 98 with Sunny on the cover, $70 plus $20.93 shipping. That's right. You can have this for $70. No best offer. It's just $70 with plus the $20.93 shipping. That 93 cents is very important. Remember that, people. You need to have that 93 cents. $70? Wow. I did not pay $70 for that magazine. I'll tell you that right now. This one is actually quite laughable. Wrestle America, December 92 magazine. $95 their best offer with free shipping. Yes, $95 for this. Wrestle America. Now, let me just say this. I don't know many wrestling magazine collectors out there who even give a shit about Wrestle America. And I'm being honest. Unless you're a hardcore collector that you want every issue done by Stanley Weston and Bill Apter and Craig Peters and Stu Sachs and Eddie Elner and all those guys, I get it. You're going to want this. But most people who collect the Apter style magazines only want Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Very few want the Wrestler or Inside Wrestling, and definitely even fewer want Wrestle America. But for $95 plus free shipping or a best offer, you can own Hulk Hogan in a tutu on the cover from Mr. Nanny. Now, next up, we have this magazine. It's a special magazine, actually. It is the Sting magazine from WCW Magazine, $95 or best offer with free shipping. This magazine probably a little harder to find, I'll be honest, but I have it. It's not that hard to find. $95? No. For that magazine, $30 at the most, because it is probably a little harder to find. $30 is fine. That's a good price. $95? Get real. And here's the thing too. This, you may notice a trend here with like the price, best offer, free shipping. Yeah, it's from the same seller, and I get that, but this seller probably doesn't care about selling his magazines, that's for sure, because who's going to pay that? And even if you did buy in bulk, let's say you bought 4 magazines off the guy, man, you're still losing out because free shipping's for all 4. So you're pretty much paying shipping for maybe 1 magazine or 2 magazines because you can put all 4 together in an envelope, right? Whatever. This one, WCW 1992 magazines, same guy selling them, so he has them all on there, $95 or best offer, free shipping. So all these $95. Now, I got the WCW magazines in a bulk lot. I got like a bunch of 92 and a bunch of 93 and 94. It may have been $150, and that was, the shipping was included in that, I believe. If not, then it was still better price. I was still paying. Okay, so look at that, $95 for one, or I paid like $150 for a whole bunch. So yeah. This one here. Next up, we got the WWF magazine from April '98. This is $75 or best offer, with $24.99 shipping. So this is someone else selling this. So yeah, $100 really. If you let's say you bought it for $75, you didn't do the best offer, and $24.99 on top, that's $100 for this. Enjoy that. That's pretty sweet. $100 for that. I got that in a lot. Let me see. I got that with some 97 magazines, and a few more 98s. I got it for $60. I do remember that, because there were some Raw magazines in there too. So this, of course, was back in 2020, that 2021 this was happening. A little bit different than the sweet prices you see in 2024. This one is my favorite, ladies and gentlemen. This is the main event, and it's funny for various reasons, and I will get to that in a second. It is the first WCW magazine, November 1991, with El Gigante and Rick and Scott Steiner on the cover. Ladies and gentlemen, this is $125 or best offer with free shipping. That's right, $125, best offer with free shipping. But here's the catch. This is good. I turned the tables after I got done looking at this. I went to the category of cheapest magazine price with shipping, and I found that WCW magazine, someone is selling it for $9 plus $8 shipping. $9 plus $8 shipping. That is $17 in total, compared to the nice $125 that you get with the free shipping, or you can do a best offer. Now, I'm guessing a best offer for this, he's probably not going to go any lower than $100. Or you can get it for $9. Now, maybe the difference is maybe the guy selling it for $125 has the poster in it. And the guy selling it for $9 doesn't. Now, if you're a completist, you're going to want the poster. And I get that. Pro Wrestling Mag's YouTube channel, he's like that. He needs to have the poster. And I'm like that too for a majority, but not always. I figure if I can just get the magazine for now, that's good. I'll worry about getting the poster later if it comes around, right? So if you're just starting the collection, just buy the $9 one, right? Why pay $125 or best offer for that magazine? That's ridiculous. I don't understand. I don't get it. Why are you people selling them for that high? Do you not want to sell your items? Do you not want this stuff to leave you? Do you not want to make money? I don't get it. I have wrestling magazines on there right now, doubles, Pro Wrestling Illustrated, The Wrestler, Inside Wrestling, that kind of stuff. $10 with free shipping. Why? Because I don't want them. I want them gone. They're clogging up space. It would give me extra spending money to buy more magazines. That's the deal. That's the point of this. These people are looking to make hot cash, fat cash off collectors. And collectors now are turning the other cheek with it. Perfect example, wrestling figures. The prices of wrestling figures now, ridiculous in stores, even more ridiculous on the second market. Plus, in Canada, we get jack shit for wrestling figures. Anyone who watches this from Canada, if you are a wrestling figure collector, you know this. Go to your Walmart. See your Mae Young still there after 4 years. See your AEW figures of, I don't know, who would be around. That would peg warm. I don't have AEW figures anymore. They actually finally clearance them all for $5 each to get rid of them. But guys like the Natural Dustin Rhodes would peg warm, and even Kenny Omega was peg warming. It was ridiculous. Lance Archer was peg warming. Oh, Rio was the biggest peg warmer. That poor girl. No one wanted her figure, and she came with the original AEW Women's Championship belt. But because of that, Canada gets screwed. We have to buy from secondhand market deals. We have to buy from hobby shops, which has a little more higher in price. We have to buy it from the good old US of A, which you get hit with exchange and shipping and all that other good stuff. And sometimes you get hit with brokerage if you buy too much, because for some reason the government or the delivery guy or something says, hey, you bought too much. Give me an extra $50 to give it to you. It makes no sense. The same can be said for wrestling magazines right now. It makes no sense. Wrestling is hot now. I get it. There's a lot of promotions, a lot of good stuff going on. Oh, there's more good than bad right now in wrestling. You got a lot. The WWE right now is striking gold with everything they're doing, and fans seem to enjoy it. I see more positives than negatives. AEW, on the other hand, that's a different story. A lot of fans not really enjoying what Mark Boy Tony Khan is up to and doing with that company. But I'm not here to really say one way or the other. I watch it because it's wrestling. I don't care. I watched the bad days years ago in the WWF and WCW, and I watched the good days, and I'll continue. With that being said, yes, I would still like to collect wrestling magazines. Yes, I would love to add new wrestling magazines to my collection in the month of January, in February, in March. I would. But the prices that you idiots are selling stuff at is not going to help me or you have this happen. So if you want to sit there with your $125 for your magazine or best offer, do so. Sit with it. Enjoy it. Might as well look at it daily. You may as well open up and read it because it's not going anywhere. Now, if you want to sell for decent prices, good news, you will sell your item. You will make money, and you will make a collector at home very, very happy. It's simple as that. It's not rocket science. It's freaking wrestling magazines. That's what it is. Now, I know, a little bit of a rant, maybe a little more angrier today than usual, but it's because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And a lot of the comments you guys said to me on that last video, I get it. You're sick of it too. One guy said he stopped collecting now for a while until the prices go down. Hey man, I feel you, and I hope they do, because I'd love to see you finish your collection too. Like I'd love to finish mine. Other people said they had to buy from out of country and such, but the exchange and the shipping postage gets to you. I get it, man. I get it too. I'm the same way. I would love to buy from the USA, but I can't do it because of the ridiculous exchange and shipping costs just for a wrestling magazine. It's so horrible right now. But let's hope that in time, hey, hockey cards have gone down in prices. During COVID, we had that ridiculous rise of the junk wax era, went up to ridiculous prices for cards that were worth nothing. Well, that's back down again. So let's hope that the ridiculous prices for wrestling magazines comes back down too in the year 2024. All right, I know, calming her down now, bringing it back. This rant slowly going away, but I had to get that off my chest. As you've seen here today, the prices for these ridiculous. Some of the magazines here, no. I mean, all the magazines here, no. The funniest thing is the most expensive magazine really should have been the first one I showed. That is the initial magazine of Wrestling 83 with Hulk Hogan on the cover. That is the equivalent of the 1979 PWI magazine with Dusty Rhodes and Mil Mascaras on the cover. But apparently, these magazines from an era that almost you'd consider the junk era of wrestling magazines, because there's so many out there, are more money than a first issue magazine. All right, there it is. I'm done. My rant is over. Whew, that was fun. I had to get that off my chest. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, it's my YouTube channel. I got to vent. That's just the way it is. But I know a lot of you out there probably agree with me on what I said yet again, because it's true. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Zeke Zanzibar, I know you're listening. You said to me you wanted to see it. It's going to be the next one, I promise. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go through each WWF magazine I have. We're going to take a look at the I just lost my train of thought here. Oh, my God. Look at what's being sold in them. Look at the catalog. The catalog for what's out there. We are going to look at what T-shirts were around and what foam fingers were around. I'm losing my voice even right now. But yeah, that'll be the next one. We'll go through the catalogs of the WWF magazine. I would like to go through them all. Maybe, I mean, if I did try to buy one from each year, I wouldn't be able to get this magazine out or this video out for a while. So I'm going to do with what I have. I have, 86, 87, 88. I have a 90 magazine. I got 92, 93 through 98. And I even got some newer ones from 2005 and 6. So you know what? We'll go through those too and take a look. So we'll do the merchandise catalog next for Zeke Zanzibar and for anyone else who's interested. Once again, thank you for all the comments, the new followers, new subscribers. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this rant. It was fun for me to get it off my chest because it was much deserved for the ridiculous prices. Don't forget, for $125 or best offer plus free shipping, you can own the first issue of the WCW magazine with El Gigante and Rick and Scott Steiner on the cover, or you can buy it for $9 and $8 shipped. There you go. I think the 9 and 8 a little better than the 125. All right, thanks everyone for watching. Until I do my next one, I'll talk to you guys later.